at my farm again, and kind of deep in the woods. Like the field is literally right there. But there's a nice little water there. So there's a old access road that goes through it. So I'm still looking for those house foundations. I think I found one because like the shape is correct, and in that shape it's really mushy and soft where everything else around it is firm. So I don't think it's all that solid, so it's probably filled in. And yeah, they definitely used it as a dump, unfortunately. If it is one of the foundations. And there were two homes next to each other, so I do believe I found the one nearby where I had pointed out, where all the overgrowth is, sticker bushes and whatnot. And there's some weird stickers, like they're not sharp to hurt you, but boy, they stick to you. So now I'm just going around listening for evidence of man, and I found some foil, and I found other evidence of man right there. We got our deer stand, and not too far from it is actually the game cam. It's pointed that way, so I'm trying to stay behind it. I don't want to tick the hunters off who'll complain, and then they'll, you know, and then they'll say I can't go back here or whatever. I don't know. I'd just rather keep everybody happy, you know. So that's what I'm doing today. So fun times, and I'm enjoying all the foliage, the last of the leaves on the trees. There's not too many, some red ones there, some orange, but all the rest are pretty much gone. So, except for the hollies. And I like hollies because a lot of times they were planted. They didn't just, you know, the first one probably just didn't randomly grow. And there's a couple in here. And a couple evergreens over there. Could have been the bushes around, the little evergreen trees around the house. You know, when they're left to grow, that's how they grow. They're pine trees. So, that's what I'm doing today. I'm hoping to find at least one thing to share with you. Because I'm hoping this whole video just isn't me showing you woods that you know what woods look like. If I can access this little creek in the summer, maybe, or you know, in the spring, when it's warm enough that if my feet get wet, there it won't bother me, but the weeds hadn't grown up, I might look in there, do a little creek walk in there. But there is some cinder blocks in there, so it's more modern trash, I think. But you never know. Could be some old stuff in there, maybe. Right there's a brick right there, cinder block, I mean. So maybe we'll take a walk in there in the spring. Depends on how much I sink in it. But you can tell by all this that this definitely gets really overgrown. So I'm going to explore a little more. Maybe another half hour. Once again, I only gave myself 2 hours here. Today I'm using old Trusty because she was feeling neglected. I was giving all my attention to the Knox. So I brought her out today. And let's give some more listen that way, and then we maybe re-hit one of the fields. I did find an old buckle in one. I found a flat button in this one. So let's find some old stuff. What do you say? Not new stuff, not deer stands. Ew. Peace. Okay, so my GoPro decided to be a turd right now. And I want to actually check this area out. Nice big hill there, and there's a dip, there's a hill around it, but we have all that to get through. I know you really can't see it on the phone, but it's wet. And I wore sneakers, not the good exploring shoes that I should have worn. So I'm going to try to step over here, and you get to watch me watching where I step when you're not actually seeing where I step. So I know it's wet right there. So I'm going to try to get over there, so hang on. Not easy thing to do when you didn't wear the right shoes. Alright, we made it across. So now we're going to listen over here. Oh, look at that. Really? Why didn't I see that? I don't know. But we're gonna get a little listen around here, because This looks a little interesting. It probably isn't anything, but you never know. There's some brick here. Big giant hole. But there's some brick here and some wood. Oh, somebody made a fire ring here once upon a time. With newer manufactured brick and old brick. That's old. That's not factory made. Machine made. Well, so we're going to give it a listen right here. And we're going to remember to take that little bridge right over there. Oh yeah, and there's a bottle in that tree. Let me set this down so I can see if I could zoom on that bottle in that tree. It's pretty high up. Can you see that bottle? Right there. Crazy. So yeah, we're going to give a little listen around here. Probably full of trash. But you never know. Maybe walk that way a little bit and then come back. But it's really interesting. You never know what's in that little hill right there. So, see you in a bit. Hey guys. Let me arrange everything here. I did decide to continue straight this way. It was a little mushy there for a minute. But I knew this would come out to this field. This is where I just found that buckle. So there's got to be other stuff in this field. It's really quiet. Around that little fire pit somebody had made in the not too distant past. It really wasn't much. There was a little bit of iron, some overload signals, so probably a few cans sitting together. But I'm gonna listen to this field again. A lot of trees in it, and from the aerials, a lot of this overgrew, and then like in that field over there, and then they took it all down. Here we go. You all want to know if I climb fences? I do. If I know they're gonna hold me. So here we go. We're climbing a fence. I have to put you in this hand so that I can get around. There we go. I mean, it's not high. Alright, so we're gonna listen in here a little bit, work our way back out that way and go to that front field again. And then finish, because I think we got about an hour. And it's like clouding up. So, let's get on to it. Peace. Oh, hey! Thank you for joining us. This is day 2. I came out yesterday. You'll see that in the beginning, or you already saw that actually. I was only out here for like an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure the first 2 houses I was looking for the foundations, I think they were used as dumps. There was another one up over this way, and on the old map it was right next to the creek, which is what we're right next to in this general area that we're in. There's lots of old rose stickers and stuff like that, so we're gonna look around here a little way that way past the deer stand, and in this whole area right here. Gonna give a listen. It was situated near the creek, and it's this creek, and I'm sure there's stuff in there too, but I'm not looking today because it's cold. And I got, want to introduce yourself?
Oh, well, hi, I'm Alex.
Alex is joining me today. No detecting, only one detector. Yesterday I used the Pro. I had to give her a shot, and today I'm using the Nox. She's out to play today. So we are gonna see what we find and see if we can find the home sites, and hopefully get to show you something really cool. See you in a bit. Peace. Fighting this here. I had a solid 17 all the way around. Lots of roots. They're wet, and even though they're not big, they're wet and slippery. And I got out a piece of a utensil, but there's more in there. So Alex is going to hold the camera.
Hi.
And if the screen goes off, just hit it.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to get out the rest of whatever this is. It's wet and gushy here and nasty. So maybe it's the rest of the utensil. I know I'm like touching it. You can see how, look at that. See how wet it is.
Yeah.
I think I see it. Maybe. No, that's a leaf. So it's got to be the rest of that utensil. But it's just hard to get because this is, yeah, it is. I feel it. I feel a bunch of hard stuff. What do we got? Oh, yeah. That's the rest of the utensil. And it is wet. Look at that. I probably broke it because, I mean, I was cutting into here. And I don't know if there's more in there, but it was a spoon. Let's see if there's more in there. Nope, that's it. Oh, gosh. Ick. I'm going to have to wash everything. My bag. Everything. So, yeah, we have a spoon. Can't tell the age yet because this stuff is soaking wet like mud, and we have not had rain. Still very cool, and that's evidence of a home because hunters don't bring spoons that big with them. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, muddy. Ew. Y'all know that I don't like that. I don't like dirty hands. So, yep. Let's find more stuff.
I don't know how to shut this
in a
off.
drier spot. This is horrible.
How do I shut the camera off?
Just hit the button on the top.
Aha!
Hey guys, so this creek is on the old maps. And we were just discussing, I think we're going to take a walk through this creek this summer. Yeah, when it's warmer. I bet you there's some stuff in there. Probably modern stuff, but it could be even old stuff too. I mean, you can see how much it's eroded down the banks over the years. But it might be worth a little creek walk video here. And a little bit of fallen trees on it. But for the most part, I don't think it overgrows too terribly to be able to get into this. So I think that'll be fun to do a creek walk. And I'm sure in the summer when I do a creek walk here, let me bring it in a little closer up there. I'm pretty sure that game cam won't be there. You know, they get upset when you walk in front of their game cams. So yeah, I think we're gonna walk in this. Hopefully all the leaves aren't as bad. You know, they get all washed out when the snow melts and the storms we'll get in the spring. And then we can look in here, see if there's anything worth looking at. All right, back to looking for the house.
Super cool. I can bring it home a souvenir. Cause look at that. It's bleached and perfect. Thankfully, no. But what I like is the antlers are still intact. Just covered in brambles. Oh my god, that's so cool. Spiky. Wow. Alrighty, so what do we got?
From the shape of the antlers, it might have gotten in a fight.
Awesome. Yeah, and it definitely lost.
They definitely broke it off.
I'm touching a dead animal. Okay, how do I shut this off? Oh.
Alright guys, I got a solid 24 all the way around. So we're gonna dig it. This is the first high tone all day. And it should be right in this area. So what I'm gonna do is dig a hole as big as my coil, because I am terrible. No matter how hard I try, I suck at pinpointing the machine. So it's in the plug. Now the other day I had a signal this height and it was part of a solution. So hopefully that's not this way.
And hopefully that's cool find.
Yeah, hopefully. Because we just spent a lot of time not really finding
Ooh!
a coin. Let's hope it's not a penny or a new penny.
Huh, I got nothing against new pennies.
Can't see.
That doesn't look like a penny.
No, I see Abe.
No.
What might be a, I don't know if it's a memorial or not. Let's brush it off. Well, we know it's down to zinking. Give it a little brush. I don't really see anything on there. We switched up to the field because the woods were not panning out. Yeah, it's Abraham. Looks like it might be a memorial. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's look at the date. I hope it's old because I haven't found any old coins yet, which is weird. Or I haven't gone over any old coins. I think it's a memorial. I don't know, it's really crusty. It's really crusty, man. Let's try to find something that's a little easier to tell what it is. And hopefully older.
Alrighty.